Classes with Miss Brookie. Classes so much fun with Miss Brookie. Classes with Miss Brookie.
Hey guys, welcome back to the art studio at home. So today we're going to do something completely different than we've ever done before. We're actually not going to start with a book. We're not reading a book this week. We're going to take a little bit of a field trip. And since we can't do a field trip all together, we're going to do a virtual field trip. That means you are going to get to go to your backyard and do something. So instead of painting with regular paints or with drawing with crayons or markers, we're going to turn something that you can find in your backyard into paint. Let's figure out what we could use. It grows on a tree. It is green. What could it be? Leaves. That's right. We're going to turn those leaves into paint. How are we going to do that? Let's figure this out. Ready for our field trip? Let's get creative. Okay guys, the field trip is to my backyard. So I'm going to go and find some leaves to paint with. So if you notice that I have all kinds of different ones, and you probably do in your backyard, try to find ones that aren't on the ground that maybe you could pick off the tree if you ask your mom and dad. Okay, go to your field trip and go to your outside your house. Awesome. Okay guys, I hope you had fun on our field trip. So I came back and I have a bunch of different leaves right here, and I hope you have all kinds of different ones too. And then we're gonna need to get you can use like a crayon, a colored pencil, anything that's brown, because we're going to draw a tree. So just like we do in the art studio, when we draw our tree, we're going to make a line. We're going to go line down. And 2-year-olds, if you need your parents' help drawing a tree, it's okay. And then we're going to make another line, its friend, to come down to make the tree trunk. Now we're going to make our tree branches, and we just go up and up. We're going to color it in, and we're going to just go make all kinds of branches. Now, let's go back and color in our tree trunk. And you can make your trees how you like. So now, we need to make our trees have leaves. And how we're going to use that is we're going to use our trees, our leaves, for that to be painted with. Okay, so we have our tree. Now you're going to take some of your leaves, and it doesn't matter which one to use, and I'm going to take, and you're going to ball it up. What do you mean ball it? Kind of like when we make clay or Play-Doh. We're going to ball it up. Now inside of each leaf, there's something called chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is what is going to paint on our trees, and that chlorophyll makes energy from the sun so the plants can eat and they can grow up big, because they don't have a grocery store. They have to make their own food, and how they make it through is from the sun, and it makes chlorophyll. It makes the chloroplast. So we're going to use this, and the chlorophyll is going to come out, and it's going to create paint. So we're going to just smush it on and rub it, and look what happens. You have to push down a little harder, and it takes a while for it to start. And when it seems like it's about to run out, you can switch your leaves. And all I'm doing, of course I'm making a tree, so I don't want the leaves to be all the way down here. I don't want them all the way up the sky. I want them to be growing off a tree branch, just like we draw in the art studio. We have to remember where leaves grow on trees. Okay, so the cool thing about chlorophyll, it's what makes leaves green. It's the pigment. So these have different pigments makes the color, and we're using a natural pigment, which means something that God made. This is pretty cool. It's God's coloring. Okay, so now I'm going to use this kind of leaf. We can experiment with it, and I'm going to kind of ball it up and go like this, and then I'm going to add some more. And it's okay if it tears on your paper, because we're just going to wipe it off in a second. And I'm just drawing again with my leaf. I think the other leaf worked better, didn't it? Okay, let's see. Should we experiment with the big leaf? Okay, so I'm going to tear some. Ball it up. Just so it kind of makes all the chlorophyll be able to come out. Okay, so that's our word of the day, is chlorophyll. So I'm missing habitat day, so I thought this would be kind of fun, that we can make our own habitat walk and create from our habitats in our house. Okay? Oh, that one is working really well. See how I'm painting with chlorophyll. I'm painting with the leaves. Pretty cool. So now say maybe I want to draw some grass. And get another leaf. And if we draw grass, we know we're not going to draw it up here. We're going to paint it down here. That's right. Because we know grass doesn't grow from the sky. That'd be so silly. Okay, so I'm going to ball it up like I did last time. And here we go. I'm going to go up because I want the grass to go up. I bet some of your parents didn't know that you could paint with leaves. Okay, so I have my green chlorophyll coming out. Okay, now maybe I want to draw a sun maybe in my background. So you can use markers for that or crayons. I can make some sun, I can make some clouds to add to my nature picture. So I cannot wait to see how you can paint with leaves. Okay, guys, have a wonderful week, and don't forget to send in things. And don't forget to watch our challenge. I bet you might notice some friends from Heathwood that pop up. Okay, guys, see you later.